Greetings, esteemed constellations. A former aggressor here. Firstly, I'd like to apologize for the 4-day hiatus. And secondly, I believe it's time for me to pick up where I left off. On Tokyo After School Summoners, Chapter 16, The Main Character's Showdown, 2. Just realized I misspoke. I meant to say, Showdown between the Protagonist, 3. I hated my father so much, but I also loved him so much. I wanted to beat him, to take everything he had. My name is Onyankopon-Yame. Oh, his name is Onyankopon-Yame. He was my father, and a hero of the other world of Agisimba. As the creator of Agisimba, he is known as the King of all stories. He's called that because my father appears in all the stories of Agisimba. Meanwhile, his son, Anansi, was a young man who only knew how to desire. They were predators who coveted everything on earth and took much from humans. I hadn't seen much about each human being, and didn't think it was necessary. One day, I made a wish to my father to give me the name King of all stories. In a battle of wits with my father, I successfully snatched the title. I was happy. He was ostentatiously happy about this. But after some time, my father was called to heaven and passed away. I think it must have been because he handed over his role as a father to me. I don't feel like I'll ever be able to beat my father. After my father was gone, I started to act like my father used to. It may have been a compensatory act to seek the father who is no longer present in his own image. I even said that I like people. They were supposed to be nothing more than prey. Even so, I still don't know what my father was looking at, or what he was aiming for. With my dad gone, I lost sight of where I should aim for in the future. In other words, Professor Anyankapon, your father was your god? When my assistant, Baphomet, told me that one day, I rolled my eyes. Every day when I wake up before surgery, before going to bed, I see the image of my father in the mirror. No, a long time ago. I wonder if I'm older than my father was back then. This is Papa Anyankapon. I have overtaken you in age alone. So now, I have been pretending to love humans for longer than you have been doing so. And I feel like I'm getting the hang of that pretense. And I feel I've gotten pretty good at pretending to do it. This light is coming from within that room. The flickering light and shadows that intensely illuminated the inside of the tower reminded all three of them of something. This was... It's like being the world representative of the old ones from another world. It appears to be a memory projection attack by Azathoth. I too am on Yonkapon, the world pillar of Agi Simba, and a symbol of the sun. Just like that Azathoth, this is how we can give light to memory. In front of Lancelot, who was lying on the bed, Anyankapon took out several shining threads. It stretched out from his back like a spider's thread. It extends from the manipulator and spreads all around. Now, Lancelot, it is assumed that the order of the memories inside has become disorganized. Where you are now is lost in a state of shock. They are in the same condition as the local attackers who have been adapted for future acceleration surgery. The timeline of memory skips from A to B and then B to C, and jumps right to A to C, and are thrown around by the acceleration. Or perhaps you are intoxicated by the sense of acceleration and are swept away by the speed of the time jump. So, we use this thread to sew the pieces together and force the insides back into place. He took out a field surgery kit from his bag. After connecting the electrocardiogram, Onyankopon gives instructions to his assistant. The mental pain is intense, and normal anesthesia doesn't work. Inari, use all your strength to hold yourself down. Now begin the incision. As if in place of blood or bodily fluids, a great amount of light spreads from Lancelot's wound. My hands are going haywire. Inari, hold back. I'll give it my all, even if it means breaking a few bones. Yes. Lancelot, please, do your best. Heart rate dropping. Perform heart massage. Going back further and further, more than before. It bounced around inside my stomach with such force that it feels like everything inside my body is about to fly out. It was a pain, as if memories were spilling out of my body, bouncing through time. It's like a slideshow. No, it goes beyond that and leads to memories from before I was born. The memories of those exiled. Various memories appear and disappear from within the body without any awareness of what was happening.